What's a really quick way to get people on your email list? Do you want God's plan for your life? Do you want to discover your calling? Do you want to build a business that's aligned with God's will? Hey girl, hey! I'm Jeanette, business and faith coach. After a decade in the military, the Air Force said, see you later, and I had to find my true calling. Want to know how God directed my life from a cybersecurity engineer to a faith and business mentor? In this podcast, I'll teach you how to start a business, how to know your business is God's calling, monetization techniques, how to trust the Holy Spirit, and how to set boundaries to listen to His word alone. Ready to become unapologetically unstoppable? Hey girl, hey! So today, I want to talk to you about restarting the Jeanette Peterson brand. The Jeanette Peterson brand as its own entity, right? Because this podcast is no longer a part of the Peterson and Bell brand, it's now a part of the Jeanette Peterson LLC brand. I want to tell you the first thing I did to start my email list and grow it. The first thing I did was create a webinar. So I wanted to have something that I knew that the pain point was of my people, my avatar, my ICA, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to make sure that I had something that would entice them enough to want to get on my email list. So what I did was I crafted a 45-minute webinar with slides and the whole 9 yards. If you want to see it, you can go to JeanettePeterson.com/missingpiece. And you can see exactly how I set this up, and I will tell you step by step right now. Because I think that everybody should have at least one opt-in that's really easy for them to do, and for me that's video, on their website. Something super easy, because that's the first thing you need to do when you're starting a brand over, is find some way to get clients and get people on your email list. Once you have people on your email list, people will start to see you. The know, like, and trust factor will start to grow. And then they will say, oh yeah, Jeanette Peterson is a business and faith coach. I want to work with her because she knows her stuff. She's legit. She loves Jesus. Let's go. And I'd be like, yes, because I'm on a mission to help 5,000 Christian entrepreneurs build 7-figure businesses, y'all. Let's go. I'm down. Let's do this, right? Okay, so what I did was, the first step I did was I mapped out what I was going to talk about. And then I wrote down on a piece of paper, like almost like a speech format, like an intro, 3 points, and then the exit, and then I put it all in slides. You don't have to do slides. I'm just extra. I like a good slide, okay? So if you don't have time for slides, don't do slides. Do you. Do what works best for you, because the strategy that you use will reflect on you. So if you suck at the strategy ain't gonna work. It don't matter. Literally, everything can work. What do you want to work? Okay? What do you want to work? Every strategy can work and does work, obviously, but what works for you in your business, and how do you want to run your business? Disclaimer. Had to get that out. Okay. So I did the thing. I recorded it. I said, great, I'm recording this. I'm using an all-in-one platform, Kajabi. With Kajabi, I can set up a funnel and an email sequence all in one. You can actually do this with some other email providers as well. MailChimp, you have the ability to do this. It's hard, but you can. ActiveCampaign, you can also do that. Flowdesk, we don't mess with. We don't mess with Flowdesk. I don't care how pretty it looks. We don't mess with Flowdesk. Flowdesk is a no-no. Literally anything else, Flowdesk is a hard no, yo. Okay? Hard no. We're not messing with that. Okay. So with Kajabi, what I did was I set up a front page. And on the front page, it's real simple. It says exactly what I want people to do. It says, this is what you're going to get out of it. Click the link. You want them to enter their email address and their first name. That's a minimum. That's all they really need. And for me, Instagram, because that's where I hang out. I don't care about your Facebook. I don't care about your Twitter. I don't even have an account over there. I don't care about your TikTok, all the way off the thing. Like, no, thank you. I'm out on TikTok. So what I want you to do is set up a form in whatever mail client you're using. So if you're using MailChimp, you can have a form. If you're using something else, you can have a form. If you're using ClickFunnels, easy peasy. If you're using Funnel Gorgeous, which I also used to use, super easy. You just need to have a form. This doesn't have to be overly complicated. Just get a form with those two things and have people put it in there and press enter. Now you've got their email address. Cool. The next page they see for me is a thank you page. Thank you. It's a video of me saying thank you for signing up. Click the link below to watch the video because my video is hosted on YouTube. It's a lot easier for me instead of putting it somewhere else. You just go to the YouTube link. So you go to the YouTube link and then it's there. And in the back end, it's also sending them an email. It sends them an email saying, thank you so much for signing up. Here's the link. Because I also want them to have the link just in case that they didn't get to go. Maybe they signed up on their phone. I don't know. I do that a lot. And then if it's not in my email, I'm like, well, I'm not going to ever watch that because I don't have time right this second. I don't know. Maybe I'm sitting on the toilet. Don't act like you don't sit on the toilet when you're on your phone. So maybe I'm sitting on the toilet and I sign up for something and the kid's at the door. I don't have time to like watch the video right then, but I do want to watch it. So I wait until they go to sleep. I check my email. I watch the thing. And then after that, I also send like a bonus. So what I did was I put together a little PDF that was like how to build your personal brand in 2023, a few tips. This podcast is actually way more fire than those tips. But some tips on there, and it got sent to them in a PDF, and they got it like the next day. And then they go into my welcome sequence, which is 5 emails. This might sound complicated, okay? If you need help, send me a DM over on Instagram, Jeanette Peterson. I can walk you through it, no matter what platform. This can be easy. It does not have to be overly complicated. If you just want to send them a download, that's even easier because you just put in the thing, you press the button saying download, and then a download automatically gets downloaded to them, and you send them one in their email. This might be too much for like a podcast, but if you need help, like I said, just DM me over on Jeanette Peterson. I'll hook you up. We'll get it popping, okay? Because you need this. My on-demand video funnel is the first thing that I put on my website, starting my new brand, because it gives you a version of me. You see my teaching style. You see what I look like. You see how I talk. You see how I like to show things. You see my attitude, my personality, and you can decide right then if you want to go deeper with me. Some people won't, and that's perfectly fine, actually. I like it that way. I would rather you not go deeper with me if you don't like me. I don't want it to be any question. I want you to say, I am for her, or no, I don't like her at all. Something about her I'm not feeling. And I would love that. So that's why I set up an on-demand video funnel, and I'm going to be using that right now as my freebie. And like I said, if you want to check it out, go to JeanettePeterson.com/missingpiece and check it out. Wow, that was so good. So I know that you know somebody that also needs to hear that. So share this episode, leave a review. And I would love if you could watch my free workshop at JeanettePeterson.com/missingpiece. I'll see you guys over on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson. Bye.